Hi everybody, and welcome to the OCTY2103 and OCTY7823 course summary and evaluation. This is the pre-recorded online session that goes over or summarizes the course and encourages your evaluation of this course in week 13. So just as a reminder, the aims of this course were to provide you with a strong foundation in identifying occupational performance issues and to use occupation and the environment to promote participation. Specifically, we've focused on information gathering or assessment and service provision or intervention stages of the OT process. And we've encouraged you to explore occupation as a means and ends and think about how the environment can be used to promote occupational performance and participation. So for you, the learning objectives are what you aim to achieve by the end of the semester. So at this stage, just prior to finalising your last assignment and finalising this course, we're hoping that you can see that you've developed your skills in being able to recognise the cultural and contextual diversity of individuals, groups and communities, and think about the implications of those for OT practice. We're also hoping that you were able to determine areas of occupation that support participation and occupational performance across the lifespan. Additionally, we're hoping now that you're able to analyse the nature and causes of occupational performance issues and consider the role of the environment in supporting or hindering occupational performance participation. We're also hoping that you're able to describe, use and evaluate the models, frameworks and modes that support OT practice in this area. And we're also hoping that you're able to, or feeling able to, use a systematic and reasoned OT process to assess and develop interventions for some of the common occupational performance issues we experience in practice. Additionally, we're hoping that you're able or have built your skills in effective communication to facilitate OT clinical practice and be able to convey your outcomes to relevant stakeholders, and that you've drawn upon your teams to support both your own and peer knowledge acquisition and skill development. For the 7823 students, we're hoping you've done some very similar things, but we're also hoping that you've managed to achieve to critique and reflect on specific practical intervention approaches relevant for occupational therapy clinical practice, particularly around that kind of wheelchair and seating area of practice, and also in the use of groups as an intervention and facilitating those particular groups. There's been a range of staff. Now you're all very familiar with me as the course coordinator, but I just wanted to reiterate that this course is pulled off by a team of people that work very hard behind the scenes. And some of you've seen for individual sessions, like our guest lecturers, Liz Ainsworth, Kieran Broom, Clara Chan, Sharon Clark, Margaret Cook provided you the ergonomics workbook, and obviously Freya Patterson as well. But there's also a team of tutors and markers behind the scenes helping support the continuation of this course, because this course was very much a new iteration, a new version this year. And so everything that you've seen, everything that you've done has been redeveloped from scratch this semester for your learning benefit. So those tutors have been working really hard, and we'd like to be very thankful for Jess Thackeray, Bryony Birmingham and Madonna Forster as well. So as mentioned, this course was new this semester and it was comprised of essentially 4 kinds of learning activities. There was some self-directed and independent learning activities, so the preparation activities and also the online learning modules, all developed new this year. The lectures were face-to-face predominantly on Thursdays, and so you were able to participate in those, and wherever possible, I think we managed to capture them all. Recordings have been provided for those as well. Tutorials obviously as well, and you had the 2 streams that you were able to attend, and we did that so that there were small group tutorials, so we could do those kind of more active learning experiences like the grab rail station, the workstations and the car, the measuring and drawing in the sim house, and all of those the telehealth sessions, all those kind of sessions where you're able to practice your skills in a little bit more of a practical way. So the use of those streams meant we had smaller class numbers, and so we were able to do those more practical applications. And then, of course, there was the field work, 2 that you organised for yourself, and for the GEMS, we also had the practicals, which included the wheelchair seating CPD event and also the attendance at the Car Free Me groups. If you're feeling like your brain is very full at this time of the semester, it's no wonder, because this is all of the knowledge and skills you've been working on just in this course. So as you know, it was broken into 2 areas, home and community and work. And in those different areas, you've covered off an immense number of topics across the semester, and then applied your knowledge in not only the fieldwork and practicals, but also your completion of the assessments. In terms of the assessment, there are 3 assessments in 2103 and then a 4th added for 7823. So just highlighting that you have almost completed those in-class quizzes, just that last one to go. You have completed your case study assignment, and that is a big tick because that's the biggest assignment in this course. And you're currently working on your field report, which will be submitted in the 2nd week of the exam block. And for the GEMS, of course, you guys, except for the people who are deferred, have ticked off your group intervention observation as well at the Car Free Me groups. So it's been a really busy semester, and as this course was new and developed from scratch for your learning needs this semester, we are very keen to get your feedback. Not everything was smooth sailing, but we hope that it was a significant improvement on previous iterations. But we'd be very keen to hear your opinions and perspectives so that we're able to improve the learning experiences going forward. So please do consider completing your course and teaching evaluations via the CCATs. They are available until Friday the 2nd of June. You should have had an email about them. They came out on the 15th of May. Otherwise, you can log on to that website, https://eval@uq.edu.au/. I'd be very interested to hear your perspectives, and please offer specific feedback so that we are able to modify the course in practice. I'm now going to show you a video from the university that talks about the importance of the CCAT.
At the University of Queensland, our students are at the centre of everything we do. The student evaluation of courses and teaching, or CCAT for short, is the most effective way of letting us know about your experiences in our classrooms. By participating in CCATs, you're giving us vital information that enables us to continually improve the educational experiences that we offer at UQ.
It's understandable that many of us think giving feedback doesn't benefit us. We've finished with the course, so what's the point? Having your say on an individual course or teaching can have wider implications than you realise. Teaching teams do share their survey results with each other, and ideas for course improvement generated by students can ripple through schools and faculties, which does affect your future course and teaching experiences, as well as making the course better for those coming after you. Your feedback isn't just buried and forgotten, it goes all the way up the chain, and each semester, heads of schools and faculty deans are paying attention to what you have to say.
At the union, we know that some students are concerned about whether or not CCATs are anonymous. And the one thing that you need to know is that your details will never be released to your teachers under any circumstances. The CCATs are confidential, and even in the very rare circumstance that a comment needs to be followed up on, it is handled by central teams at the university and never shared with faculties, schools, or individual teachers. If you'd like some guidance about how to write more constructive feedback on the CCATs, check out our FAQ page on the UQU website. The key is to be professional, courteous, and stick to comments about your course or teaching experiences.
It's now easy to find all of your surveys in one place by logging on to the evaluations portal at eval.uq.edu.au. Here, you can see which surveys are currently open and available to complete and how long until they close. When you complete a survey, don't forget to click the Submit button. We want to make sure that CCATs are accessible for everyone, So contact the UQ Union and we can help you complete the CCAT by putting you in touch with our student support services.
Please take the time to complete your CCATs this semester. By sharing your feedback, you can really help us to shape the future for the students who follow you at UQ.
So please do consider completing them because they are really very useful to us in improving not only the course that you've just completed, but also your future courses so that we're able to meet your learning needs. Just so you know, CCATs do look a little bit like this one. This is a screenshot from one of my courses from last year, but they're very easy to fill out. And then there are some free text comment boxes where you can write your specific suggestions. And I do take the time to read every single comment every year. So I really do appreciate the time that you take to provide that feedback. And lastly, we just want to really say congratulations on making it through the semester. It is a busy semester. It's been an absolute pleasure to work with each and every one of you across this 13 weeks as we explored promoting participation through occupation in the environment. As I said, this is a new iteration of this course. It's the first time I've taught it for a while. And so it was a lovely experience to share with you all. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Best of luck on finalising your field report and your exams, and we look forward to seeing you in the semester too.